Hello, it's a farm update from Botany Bay Farm. I know it's been a while since my last farm update, and it's been a busy summer. It's been hard to film anything. So a summary of what's happened since my last update was we've been haying. That was back in July. We brought in all our hay for the year. I fixed the tractor, and so the steering's now fixed, and I've been spreading a lot of compost with it lately. Big news is we are a part of a national advertising campaign for Weebly.com. They came out and filmed a commercial here about our farm and about what their web hosting and website building company has done for us. So we're really happy about that. That's really cool. Kind of what's been going on lately is we're kind of wrapping down. Everything's slowing down for the year. We have 2 batches of chickens left to slaughter. So one of them is out here and the other's in another field. And then the pigs are still in the woods, but they've been growing really big. And so they're nearing slaughter weight here and will be slaughtered soon as well. And they've been clearing out the woods and doing a great job of that. So kind of more in detail, for haying, what we did is we don't hay ourselves. It just doesn't make sense from a cost standpoint. And so what we do is we buy hay from a local farmer, and so we drive over to his place, and it takes a couple trips, in a couple different days. We usually do it in the afternoons or evenings, and load up the trailers and the trucks with bales, and so just drive around the field, picking them up and throwing them on, and stacking them, and then strap them down. And if you stack them right so that they all overlap, and then you can just put one strap over the top, and they strap down real easy. And then we bring them back to the barn and unload them. And how we changed how we did that this year because we didn't have as many guys to help out, and our method of doing it last year was pretty terrible, in my opinion. Because what we would do last year, what we did in the years before, is we just kind of knock the bales off of the trailers, and they kind of bounce around, and we break some bales, or the dust would fly up, and then what you'd have to do is grab the bales, and you have to carry them over and hand them to the guy who's stacking it, or we do a chain gang kind of thing where we pass it to one person, they pass it on. And so anyway we did it, it took a lot of manpower, it was really dusty, it was a pain. And so what we did this year is I got a couple boards, long wood boards, and used them as ramps, and so they go from the back of the trailer and then down into the barn. In the middle of it, we'd have a couple bales stacked up to kind of add support in the middle of the ramp. And with that, we were able to, have one guy picks it up from the trailer, puts it on the ramp, pushes it down. You have another person near the ramp, and they just guide it down the ramp. And then you just have the rest of the guys stacking. And so that sped things up. There was less dust, and it was a lot easier just to move the bales around. So that's how we did it this year. I was really happy with that. Yeah, so the tractor, I ended up just buying the part because I figured it would last longer, and it just made more sense doing it that way, and it was quicker. So I've been using that to spread a lot of compost. I need to calculate how much it is, but it's just yards and yards, just tons and tons of compost from all of the cows and from other animals. Oh yeah, so the Weebly commercial, which is really cool. So Weebly.com is a business that they do web hosting, and they also have tools for making your own website for, if you have a small business, they're a great resource. We use them for our whole website and our store. And so my sister Sarah built our website for us. I guess it caught the eye of some of the people at Weebly, and they thought it was, they loved our story, loved the website, and so they want to have a commercial about us and what we were doing and how Weebly had helped us. I was fine with that. That's free press, so that was great. And so they came out here, and I was just blown away with the quality of the crew and the production, everything. I thought it was going to just be a couple people, kind of filming a web, interview kind of thing that would go on their own website, but it's actually going to be on like CNN and like HGTV and some other channels, and it's going to be like a 17 or like 30-second clip talking about what we do, real short, but focusing on what Weebly does, but we still get our name in there, which is really cool. And so I have the commercial link down in the description, so you can watch it there. And I was really happy with how it turned out. My sister Heidi does a lot of the website upkeep and uses it the most to interact with our customers. So she's the one who's featured in the commercial.
am Heidi, and I'm from Botany Bay Farm in Brush Prairie, Washington. And it is our mission to connect the customer with their food, and most importantly, the customer with their farmer. A lot of farmers have this persona that they can't be professional like other businesses out there. I think we can change that. We knew right off the bat we needed a website. I feel like with Weebly, we can have a professional looking website. I've used it before for different projects and it's really simple to use. They offer everything that we need. It has allowed us to connect more with the community. We have been able to create something that really makes us look impressive. On Weebly, we use the store the most because that's our most interaction with the customers. You just put the pictures in there and you just put the content in there. It's just ready to go. I guess I'm kind of a web designer. It's so easy to use. I feel like I'm cheating if I say that.
Blown away with how cool it was. It was quite the day. Yeah, so we've been busy, mostly with just, with farm chores and keeping everything running, and it's been a really good year so far. We're kind of winding down right now, so we only have 2 batches of chickens left, and so I'm happy to, it's been a good season, really good weather so far. And so I've been really happy with that. And then the pigs have done really well. They've been growing real nice, and they're super fun and friendly right now because they get to the size where they're so big they don't, you're just the guy who feeds them, and they're not scared of you anymore. And so you can just go over and scratch them and lay on them, and they don't care at all. And it's real fun having them in the woods because they get to have a whole bunch of exercise. They're digging up, clearing brush out, eating grass, eating all the leaves, digging up worms, eating roots, and so they're just super healthy and super fit, and they don't smell it at all because they've been out there. There's no manure buildup, no disease problems, no flies. They can scratch on a tree and get clean anytime they want. It's awesome. So I've been really happy with their performance, and it's gonna be hard to see them go because they're fun. So I need to get some more here pretty soon, raise them over the winter. Yeah, so everything's kind of winding down. Looking forward to finishing up some projects here in a couple weeks and getting ready for winter. That's the kind of next objective. So thanks for checking in. Hope you guys enjoy the farm update. If you have any comments, questions, just leave them below. Thanks, guys. Oh, and I forgot to say we also got 2 little livestock guardian dogs. Look at them. Hey guys, this is Baxter, and that's Bailey, brother and sister. And so they're going to be protecting our flocks, our laying hens, and any other. If we decide to get sheep again, they'll be for them as well. So they've been super fun, super fun. They like to play. So they're like 15 weeks old right now and huge, so they're going to be really big.